We welcome Julie Woody and Lisa O'Neill with Richmond County Hospice today to talk about two events that they have coming up. And of course, I understand that one of them is actually a new car show that's starting, let me see what it's called. It's starting in spring, the Cool Cars for Cause car show. So can you tell me about that?
Yes, Cool Cars for a Cause is going to be Saturday, March 30th. It'll be on our campus, 1119 North US Highway 1 in Rockingham, and it'll run from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
And I know that you, with the Dancing with the Stars event that you had going on, y'all had the Mabry's Drug and Home Care as your event sponsor.
Yes.
So who is your big sponsor for this event?
Yes, we do have a sponsor for our Cool Cars, and we're excited that Watson King Funeral Homes has agreed to be our event sponsor for the car show, and we're very grateful for their sponsorship of this event and also for their support of our agency throughout the year.
Right. So when exactly do people need to register their vehicles for this event?
Okay, we're not doing pre-registration just because we're praying for blue skies and sunshine, but in the event of rain, we didn't want to have to go through that process. So registration will actually begin at 8 o'clock on the day of the event, and the cost to enter a vehicle is $20 for the first car. If you bring more than one, it'll be $10 for each additional vehicle that you bring.
Right. So is it only for older cars and models, or the trucks and
No,
everything?
absolutely not. All makes and models of vehicles are welcome. We're also encouraging people, if they have motorcycles they want to bring out, we'll have 2 classes for the motorcycles as well. And we're also looking for independent vendors to rent vendor space, and we would like to have like a little vendor shopping area for people, and we're looking to have a kids zone for children, so we really just want it to be a fun family day for everyone.
Right. So who can people out there contact for more information about just the whole event?
Right. They can go to our Cool Cars for Calls event page on Facebook, or of course they can call our office at 910-997-4464 to get more information.
So I know you have, this is just one of the events that they have going on. There's another event going on, the Children's Grief Camp. What can you tell me, where is it going to be held, and just generally?
Well, our Children's Grief Camp is an annual event that we host for children that have experienced a loss. It's located on our campus, again at 1119 North US Highway 1 in Rockingham. Registration will begin at 8, and the events will go on until about 3 o'clock that afternoon.
Correct.
So.
And the camp itself is called Camp Haven, correct?
That's correct.
What can you tell me more about this camp?
Well, as I said, it is for children that have experienced a loss. A lot of people think when we say loss, it's the death of a loved one, but it could be a loss of a separation of parents, or foster home, or maybe a parent went to prison, or they lost a pet, or lost their home to a fire. Any kind of significant loss,
disconnection with
exactly
right.
that has happened recently.
And does the loss, like you just said, it doesn't really necessarily have to be a loved one.
Right.
It's going to be just about anything, disconnection with someone that you really care about,
Exactly.
or just in the general sense. What is the age range for the children attending the camp?
We say kindergarten through 8th grade. So.
Kindergarten through 8th grade, that's a good choice. So how does someone register their children, or just their own child, for this camp specifically?
Okay, well, I know that our bereavement coordinator, Sandy, does send out applications to the different schools in our area, and the counselors and social workers will get those out. But if anybody would like to stop by our office or call Sandy Black, our bereavement coordinator, at 910-817-2757.
That was actually my next question, was how to get in contact with you guys.
So, yes, Sandy Black could help, or anybody at the office could
Correct.
help with that.
So is there any more you want to tell us about these two events that's going on? Nope, that's it. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for coming in. We have more news and weather coming up right after this, so stay tuned.
This is the Sandhills official classic rock station and home of the hit morning show, Good Morning Sandhills. This is the Classic Rock.
I'm Joey Bennett, Director of Cole Auditorium, and this is Emily Tucker from the Richmond County Chamber of Commerce, and we're here in the Cole Auditorium. We've got a whole new series of shows we're announcing for 2019, and we're very excited about who we're bringing to Richmond County.
So, Joey, what do I have to look forward to?
We have 3 fabulous shows that we're so excited about that are going to be right here at Cole Auditorium. Scotty McCreery, Craig Morgan, and Hotel California.
And where do I go to find these tickets?
You call us here at the box office, 910-410-1691, or come by and see us.
Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is all about rustic home decor and gifts. You will always find a variety of unique antiques, vintage, and new items in our shop. Come and see our selection of housewarming, new baby, and wedding gifts. For the man in your life, we have many collectibles, Boker knives, and leather. And ladies love the jewelry, purses, candles, hats, and t-shirts. We also offer a 30-day layaway program. Come and experience shopping at Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts.
Three people have thrown their proverbial hats in the ring to fill a city council vacancy, and one of them could be sworn in as early as next week. Former Mayor Jeff Smart, former Police Chief Terry Moore, and Seaboard Festival Board member Diane Mabe have all submitted applications to fill the seat left open last week by the resignation of Councilman David Lindsay. Lindsay cited personal reasons in his one-sentence email to Mayor Bill Bayless prior to the council's February meeting. Lindsay was elected to the municipal board in 2015, and his seat is one of three that will be up for re-election in November, as well as the mayoral seat. Moore submitted a listing of his community involvement, including being on several boards, coaching a winning recreational baseball team, leadership positions in his church, and helping someone break their meth addiction. Mabe said that she wants to help Hamlet thrive and grow, and she is willing to work within the council to help achieve that common goal. The council could fill the position one of two ways, according to a 2013 post from Bob Joyce on the UNC School of Government's Coates Cannon's blog. One of the council members could move to appoint someone to the position, and the council would vote, or the council could elect the fill-in by ballot. Both methods are held in an open meeting. The mayor can break a tie if the council uses the motion and vote method, but not the ballot and vote method. In case of a tie using the latter, the council must move to another round of votes. Whomever is appointed will serve out the rest of Lindsay's term and would have to run and win in November's election to remain on the board. The council will meet at 5:30 p.m. on Tuesday, February 26th to choose its new member. Most people are familiar with The Odd Couple, written by Neil Simon, although some might not know that Simon also wrote a female version of the play a few years later. The Richmond Community Theater will present the latter for a second time in its history next month. Instead of the characters Oscar and Felix, the female cast consists of Olive and Florence. However, the premise is the same, according to theater director Mary Dawkins. Monday was the cast's first rehearsal off book, meaning everyone ran through the play without scripts. Dawkins said there was still work to be done, but that everything was coming along nicely. The Richmond Community Theater performed the male version of The Odd Couple back in the spring of 1993, then turned right back around in the fall of the same year to put on the female production. With the theater now in its 42nd year, Dawkins said she and the board of directors were looking for a place that they knew the community would enjoy. Plus, most people already recognize The Odd Couple by its name alone. Those interested in attending can purchase tickets online at brownpapertickets.com beginning Monday, February 25th, followed by the box office opening up on March 4th in downtown. Hours that will be 3:30 to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday and 12:30 to 6:30 p.m. on Saturdays. The number for the box office is 910-997-3765. An award-winning artist will have his work on display and give a speech on believing in oneself on this weekend. Carl Wilkes of Columbia, South Carolina will feature some of his works for the Black Art exhibit from 3 to 5 p.m. on Sunday at the Dobbins Heights Community Center. Wilkes was born at Fort Bragg and has taught art to middle schoolers, college students, and organizations throughout the Department of Defense, according to his website. His art has been displayed at Carnegie Hall and the Columbia Metropolitan Airport, and he is a recipient of several awards. There will also be refreshments available during the exhibit. North Carolina students will continue learning about how to safely walk and bicycle to school through the North Carolina Department of Transportation's Safe Routes to School program. The DOT has set aside $1.5 million of Transportation Alternative Program funds for Safe Routes to School programming. Communities can use the funds to develop creative programs that educate children and parents about safely walking and bicycling to school. The program is 80% federally funded and requires a 20% match from participating communities. The maximum grant amount is $150,000 per year, and the participating communities must commit to a 3-year agreement. People can learn more about the program during an informational webinar on Tuesday, February 26th at 1 p.m. And now for your RO Sports update. The Richmond Senior High School varsity girls basketball season saw its postseason hopes dashed and its season come to an end on Tuesday night. On the road at number 4 Jack Prince High School in the opening round of the SAC tournament, the number 5 Lady Raiders saw a first half lead slip away, resulting in a 59-43 loss. The matchup marked the third time the two teams met during the season and served as the rubber match between the Lady Raiders and the Lady Buccaneers. Entering the night, the Lady Raiders were on the outside looking in of the 4A state playoffs, and a run through the tournament could have meant a possible seed. But a strong second half by the Lady Buccaneers halted those chances. Mosley closed out his interview with RO saying, quote, "This team is a great group of young ladies. I think having an off-season with them will help out a lot. We get a lot of good opportunities, but we just have to learn how to win. That's what I want to teach them, and we'll get better," end quote. RO Sports will publish a Lady Raider basketball season recap in the following week. And when we return, we got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up right after the break, so stay tuned.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
At Kyocera, we see your company differently. We see your documents, how they're accessed, what it takes to keep them secure, and how well your workflow is flowing.
Kyocera helps your entire document infrastructure run more efficiently, securely, and cost-effectively.
And what we see is an opportunity to integrate all of it.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
At Richmond Community College, we can prepare you for a high-skill, high-paying career in a variety of fields. We are always developing new courses and programs in response to the communities we serve. We offer day, evening, and online courses, and you can now complete 7 curricular programs entirely online, including our university transfer degree. At Richmond Community College, we believe in helping you prepare for a better life. Richmond Community College, local college, big impact.
Today's Live 5 weather report is brought to you by Simply Chic Monogram Boutique. And of course, it's been a very wet morning this morning. Luckily, there hasn't been any ice like there was yesterday, but it's still very wet and dreary. But of course, going to the temperatures for tomorrow, it's going to be raining again, sadly, tomorrow with Fayetteville, high of 66, low of 53. So at least it's going to be a little bit warmer tomorrow than it is today. So Lumberton, high of 69, low of 56. Rayford, 66, low of 53, just like Fayetteville. Going into areas like Laurinburg, high 67 and a low of 54, and Bennettsville, high 68, low 55. And of course, closer to us, Sutter Pines area, Sutter Pines, high 63, low 51. Ellery, high 61, low 50. Rockingham, of course, high of 64, low 52, and Wadesboro, 62 with a low of 52. But like I said, it's going to be raining pretty much all day tomorrow. Going into the 5-day weather forecast, as you can see, it's a 50% chance of rain with a high of 64 and a low of 52. The rain will be continuing Friday with a 70% chance of rain, high 53, low 44. And another 50% chance of rain on Saturday, high 53, low of 53. So it's going to be pretty much even all day Saturday. And then Sunday, 40% chance of rain. But it will be a little bit warmer with a 73 and a low of 37. So it's actually going to be flipping numbers for Sunday, for the mornings and the evenings. But the sun will be back on Monday with a 60 and a low of 39. So that's good at least. And of course, that's it for your Live 5 weather report. And for this edition of Live at 5, be sure to keep up with all the latest from the RO by going to richmondobserver.com or by downloading the free RO app for your Android and Apple devices. And be sure to tune in to Good Morning Sandhills Monday through Friday and catch the RO Sports Show every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. For Live at 5 crew, I'm Kelsey Rushing. Good night, Richmond County.